everyone, welcome back to the Freshfield Fitness YouTube channel. I'm here to share some more Tai Chi, QiGong and low impact exercises that you can follow along. Please remember to listen to your own body and do everything within your own comfort zone. These are gentle exercises to keep you moving and keep you active. Let's get started. Starting with our warm up, just to get ourselves loosened off. So feet hip width apart. Nice relaxed stance, keeping all the joints tension free. And we're turning our head to the right. Nice and slowly, and to the other side. Chin to your chest. So stretching out the back of the neck. And with care to the ceiling. Keep looking forward as we take our ear to our shoulder. And the other way. Shoulder rolls. So loosening off those stiff shoulders, and again, just whatever suits you the best. Let's change direction. Today I'm going to add a little body roll, so hands on your thighs here, and we're just going to roll gently down the back. So like we are curling down, just so that your hands are meeting your knees, and then we're going to roll back up. And let's go again. So just really the upper back. And one more time. And then the same again, we're just going to put our heels of the hands on the small of our back and just open the chest. And then relax it. So rounding the shoulders and then just squeezing the shoulder blades, but only if it suits you. So nice stretch, good one to do in the morning. We're going to do our knocking on the door of life. So twisting from the waist just as far as you can, arms swinging freely. Try not to hit my hands on the wall here behind me. And bringing ourselves back to our centre here, keeping the knees bent, hip circles. And let's go the other way. So all these moves, just gentle ways to just keep yourself moving and feeling a bit more looser. Right, starting with our feet hip width apart in our parallel stance. Think about your posture, ground those feet, sinking the weight into the floor at the same time, lifting up through the crown, keeping all our joints tension free and nice and relaxed. We're going to focus on that deep breathing and just relaxing ourselves. So just going to do our opening, regulating the breath. So inhale here as the arms rise and exhale as they lower. Big breath in and breathing out. And again. So focus the mind on that big deep breath and relaxation, like we're moving our hands to wipe away all our worries. I'm going to bring the hands around this time. Let's add a little knee bend. So this is called hugging the tree. And again. Inhaling here and exhaling on the effort of the bend. Adding that little knee bend if it suits you. Yeah. Moving our feet to slightly wider than hip width so we can sink into that horse stance, keeping the posture tall, and remember your knees travel in your direction of your toes. Let's go. So inhaling here and then exhaling on the bend. And inhaling and exhaling. Nice and smooth. One more time. And we're going to add some arms. So we're inhaling here, and then we're going to push out with our arms into a low V, like we're moving our hands through water. So adding that resistance. Trying to keep it slow and control, that's the challenging thing. Let's do one more. So we're going to stick with that. We're going to take our arms up this time as we straighten the hands, and then take the hands down as we sink. And again, so it's a bit of a slower movement, but a little extra stretch at the top. And again, opening the chest, and all the way down. So hopefully you've got enough room. Make sure you're not going to knock anything over. Okay, so moving on to side bow. One knee bent, the other knee straight. And keeping the posture tall, so we're trying not to lean the body. Keeping it here. And again. Let's add some arms. So again, twisting the waist, and we're just bringing that hand up as if it's holding a ball high, or scooping up to the ceiling. Okay, great. Next is our bow stance. So feet together, we're turning that foot out and we're bringing our other foot hip width apart, heel toe into that bow stance. So keeping an eye on this knee, making sure it's not coming too far forward, and making sure the movement actually suits your body. Don't have to bend too far, we're all different. So just work wherever suits you. rocking the body weight backwards and forwards. So good to learn how to be mindful of where your body is. It helps with our balance tremendously, and simple exercises like this do really help develop leg strength. Okay, so we're going to bring it in. Let's go the other way. So turning that foot out, other foot coming forwards, heel toe, hip width apart, into our bow stance. So keeping the posture tall, and we're rocking our weight backwards and forwards. Again, trying not to lean the body, thinking lifting from the crown here, grounding the feet into the floor. Think of different ways of doing it. I'll be mixing up some of these videos with different ways that you can practice your Tai Chi and Qigong. Okay, great. We're going to do a step forward into our alternating bow stance. I'm going to add some punches. Now when you're punching, we have our thumb on the outside of our fist, and we also keep the elbow joint soft. So I'm not locking it to a straight position and keeping the elbows soft, slightly bent, but not completely bent. Okay, so just keep an eye on that as we go through. So if we start with our feet hip width apart, slightly turned out, and our hands as fists, we're putting them on our hips. We're going to sink our weight to the left so we can do something with this right foot, and that will be a heel toe into our bow stance. I'm going to punch forwards. Then we're going to rock back, bring that punch in and step to the side. Let's do that the other way. So sink the weight, heel toe, and we punch. Bringing it back and stepping to the side. So heel toe and punch. So it's still quite slow, but it can be very focused, nice and strong. So in contrast to the floaty arms that we were doing before. Heel toe and punch. Excellent. Okay, so empty stance next. Feet together, and we are going to turn our foot out. We're sinking our weight down, and we are tapping into our empty stance. Remember this supporting leg if you can, keeping that with all the body weight in, and this other foot empty of weight. Again, we are going to have our hands as fists here as we tap in and we tap out. Tapping in and out, tapping in and tapping out. And let's step to the side, sink the weight, slightly turning out on our supporting leg, tapping in, tapping out, and again. Stepping to the side, adding that punch this time as we tap, alternating to each foot. And punch. And punch. So remembering to keep that elbow nice and soft as we punch forwards, adding some strength to this move. I'm going to tap here. We're going to bring the punch in, we're going to punch it back out and step to the side. Tapping here, tapping in and tapping out, stepping to the side. And again, tapping in, tapping out, stepping to the side. Let's do that again. adding that lift and hold, tapping in. We're going to lift, we're tapping out and punch, tap it in, lift up, tap it down and punch. Final time, tap it in, lift it up, tap it down and punch. Yes, other side. Sink it down, good position, tap it in, lift it up, tap it down and punch. And again, tap it in, lift it up, tap it down and punch. One more time, we can do it. Tap it down and punch. Yes, very good. Okay, our final little exercise is heel raises. So we're going to put our feet together, or you can have them slightly apart, and looking for strong straight ankles as we rise up onto the balls of our feet. So trying to keep this straight line here and avoiding splaying that ankle out. We want to fight to keep these ankles together and in a safe, strong position. I tell my class members this is a great simple exercise to do when you are waiting for the kettle to boil. You've got your work surface handy just to keep your hand on if you need it for your own balance. It really does develop leg and ankle strength particularly. Okay, so think about your posture. This core needs to be engaged, so pull the belly button through to the spine. Keep breathing though. And we are rising up and down. Off we go. So rising up and lowering down and rising up and lowering down. Rising up and lowering down. We're going to go all the way up. We're going to lower our heels to halfway and softly drop the heels to the floor. Okay, so rising up, lowering halfway and drop. And again, all the way up, lowering to halfway and drop. One more time, all the way up, lowering to halfway and we drop. Yeah, excellent. Okay, just give your arms and legs a bit of a shake. Thought today I would run through cloud hands. Just pause the video, make sure you've got a little bit of floor space. I'm going to add a little bit of side walking here. So starting with our feet in a nice parallel stance, we're bringing one hand on an invisible table next to us and the other hand up, holding an invisible mirror. As if my palm is the mirror, I'm going to look and focus into that palm. I'm turning my waist so that this hand goes across the body like a barrier. I'm going to take the hand across the other way just by turning the waist, and then we wave. So the top hand turns out and this bottom hand is going to turn up. It's like we sort of roll them away. The top hand goes down to the tabletop, other hand comes up to hold the mirror, and we go the other way. So twisting the waist just as far as you can. Once you get to the corner, we wave. We swap the hands. We take it across. And we wave. So this is called cloud hands or wave hands. Waving hands in clouds. So visualize you're making the pattern of a cloud in front of you. It's all floaty and soft and very gentle and surrounded by blue sky and sunshine. Let's do that again, once on each side. Okay, so we're going to take the feet slightly wider so we can use our side bow, our horse stance, and then our side bow on the other side. Okay, so again, hands on the table, hand holding the mirror. We're turning the waist to the side, then we're going to add this side bow by bending the leg. As we're taking the hands to the other side by the twist of the waist, we're going to straighten the legs in the middle. Remember to keep your knees soft. We're not locking those joints out. And then we're going to take it across to the other side by bending this knee and turning the waist. We do the wave. We're swapping the hands. We're lifting up into the centre. We're going to bend to the other side bow. And we wave. We swap our hands. So try to get into a nice rhythm. Really soft and flowing. And trying to connect that mind to the body. So lifting up, following the hands. And again. So you can stick with that, or we can travel all the way through our horse stance. So like we're stuck under a low ceiling, and again taking it across. So it might not suit everyone. You can always go back to the other version. And over the days, weeks, we can keep on practicing and see how that strength is developing. Let's go again. So trying not to rush and focusing on those palms. They're our low gong points, which are our energy points. Let's do one more on each side. Oh, I can feel that in my thighs now. Okay, so our final progression with this is that we're doing the same movement, but we're going to add a little step in, a step out, a step in, and a step out, and then we'll go the other way. Okay, so I'll start over this side of my room. Hopefully I've not gone out of shot. Feet slightly wider than hip width. We've got our hands in the right position, turning the waist, bending the knee into side bow. So take it across. So as we do our wave, we're going to step in and we wave. We swap, we take it across. And then we're stepping out, still in the same direction. And we swap, take it across. We step in and we wave. So still trying to keep everything nice and relaxed. And it might take you a little while to get used to this. No step this time, we're just going to wave. Then we're swapping and we're going to travel our steps the other direction and we wave. And we step out and swap. Step in and wave. Stepping out. No step this time, let's just do our wave. Then we can go the other way. Swap. Step in and wave. Step out and wave. Step in and wave. Step out and wave. And no step this time. We just wave. Let's head the other way, guys. Stepping in, stepping out, stepping in, stepping out, and final one. For our qigong today, we are going to do archer draws the bow and shoots the arrow. Feet slightly wider than hip width apart so we can sink into that horse stance. That's all our legs are going to do, is sink into the horse stance. Bringing our hands again with our fists today and have one hand inside of the other, crossed at the wrists. And that inside hand we are going to make an arrow by pointing the finger and the thumb. We're going to have a space here between the chest and the arms. I'm going to draw that bow into the chest. We're going to shoot the arrow. So this arm at the same height as the shoulder. Try and keep the shoulders down. And the other hand, finger pointed to the ceiling, thumb pointing towards me. And then we're going to make a fist with the arrow. We're bringing that hand round onto the outside, and then this hand is coming in. So it should be the opposite hand now inside so it can make the arrow. We draw that to the chest, and then we shoot the arrow. We're making a fist with that arrow hand. We're bringing it round, and then we're bringing the two to meet. Okay, we're going to add the legs as well. So make your arrow. We're going to draw the bow. We're going to shoot the arrow and sink into our horse stance. We're looking at the arrow. We're going to make our fist. We're bringing it round, and then we're bringing the inside hand to meet it. Have a space between your arms and your chest. Make the arrow, draw the bow, shoot the arrow. Focus on that arrow. Make a fist, bring it round, and then bring it together. Let's do that again. Arrow, bow, and shoot. Hold it here. Make a fist, bring it round, and together. Arrow, draw the bow, shoot the arrow. Make a fist, and together. Arrow, shoot the bow. Nice focus here. Make a fist, bring it round, and straighten the legs. Arrow, draw the bow, shoot the arrow, hold it here, make a fist, bring it round, and together. Yes, fabulous. Let's do our gathering the chi. Nice inhale, and exhale. Big breath in, expanding the lungs and chest. And again. Let's balance the chi. Nice and calm. And bringing it in. Let's step the feet together to the dantiere. Great session today. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you're getting some benefit out of it. I've already had some fabulous feedback from day one yesterday. Please like, share, subscribe. It helps my little YouTube channel here at Freshfield Fitness. See you tomorrow. Tai Chi at 10. Bye.